Hey, this is John. Welcome back to Infinite Resources 2. So I want to do some stuff to augment our capacities and help us out with lots of different various things because we want to get to, unlimited resources, and we're at the point where we're doing pretty good on most of the base. We can craft mostly whatever we want now. So it's time to scale up what we are storing. So item-wise, we're doing pretty good. But maybe some of the fluids could be better. Like latex is very slow to craft, and if we go through a lot of additional foregoing machines, we'll go through our latex pretty quickly. Same thing for lava. Water is pretty fast to get. I'm not too worried about that. Pink slime, I don't know that we need that much pink slime, so that's probably fine. But lava and latex should definitely be bumped up. I'm thinking we should bump it up to this tier. So there's no way to move fluids between storage blocks. You have to either export it to something else and re-import it, or just keep the storage block. However, it wouldn't hurt to have 64K of fluid storage for some fluid, just in case we need it for an emergency. I don't know what, but hey, we don't need to export it. We can just leave the block lying around. So step one, I want 2 more of these giant 4096 fluid storage blocks. So you can make these guys. I want 2 of them, please, to craft 77 buckets. Wow, that's insane. Yeah. And then we're going to make some of these guys. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So, yeah. What's it crafting, by the way? Oh, string. Yeah. I told it to keep string in stock, so it's crafting from my wool. But we have, like, tons of wool, so I'm not too worried about that. We've got 10,000 wool. That's just insane. Yeah. Can you make this guy now? Good. All right, let's make 1 of them. Wait, what's going on? You still aren't done? Okay, we gotta up the number of process we keep in stock too, because obviously this ain't cutting it anymore. You know what? Let's do a half stack of all of you. Forget it. Let's do a full stack. Yeah. We have the resources. We're doing it all. Yeah. I want everything. We got the resources. Let's do it. I want all this stuff. Let's see here. Pearls. We're a little low on mana pearls right now. I don't want to do anything with pearls at the moment. The rest of these things we don't really need that much more of. It would probably help to have more runes at once too. I'm curious about that. Diamonds, though, we should be able to do that. This stuff is actually pretty good for the moment. I don't want to change anything with this right now. I need to make some more Induction Smelters for this right now, so let's leave that alone. You are completely empty because I moved stuff around. So, yeah, I think everything else is doing okay. So, yeah. All right. So, runes. You don't have any carpet. Okay. I wonder why you weren't crafting. So let's see how to make carpet real quick. So let's say you can make carpet like that. Now will you craft the things? Yes, you will. Okay, cool. That will do that. It's going to make a bunch more of my stuff. It's going to make a bunch more glass. Yeah. I'm thinking now that we have sand, we should probably keep more glass in stock too. But I don't know, I'm thinking 256 is not a lot of glass. And I might even do it with another material stonework factory. But I haven't decided yet. So let's leave glass alone for the moment, and let's make our other one of these guys. There we go. So, okay, we're going to do the same thing we were always doing. So yeah, see, just making that extra plastic takes it down to 54 buckets of latex, which we're going to have even less of soon. So let's deal with that and get a bit more in the system to keep going. So for starters, let's get our filters. Oh, I shouldn't have sorted that. I need a filter for latex and a filter for lava. We're going to turn the system off. We're going to break this. And we're going to replace you with this. And you are going to be a whitelist for latex. And that will be that. And that might be a problem for the moment. I'm going to bump you down to 32. Because we now have no latex in the system. So I might want to export from that. But, you know, temporarily, I guess we could just turn him off. Because every time you break these things, they lose all their filters. I hate that, but it's what it is. So you are a whitelist of latex. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's at least make sure he has enough latex to keep doing what he needs to do. So yeah, plastic, do your thing. Crafter is locked. I feel like you shouldn't be. What's up with this guy? At some point, I think we broke the frame. And it's picking up living rock. So, let's put that back. Are you in the right mode? Yes. Okay. Let's get another one of those. Okay, where are you? What is up with this? This thing's being weird. I am certain I have tested this working. Okay. Be right back. Okay. Just something about not having the rock just got him stuck somehow. I'm not sure, but I broke this guy and replaced him. He's going fine now. So, okay. Somehow that got broken. I don't know how, but it's okay now. So, we're good. Everything's good. Alright, so where were we runes-wise? Let's kick up the rest of those as well. So, I want 10 of you, 10 of you, and 10 of you. Okay. Alright, so I want to do lava as well. So let's kick this guy off. And let's break this guy. And you need to be a whitelist for lava. There we go. So you should import things. You'll take a while to drain out from the tank as well. So I did notice one time I came back and we were out of lava because he had gone through enough and he hadn't found any more. But the pump and the nether will stop when his tank is full. So it'll take him a little bit to build back up. It'll take a while to, you know, get more stuff in here. But we already have as much as we ever had system with this guy. So yeah, he's basically fine, more or less. So yeah, as far as latex, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to prioritize this guy so he fills up. And once he's full, we'll take him off end up in the system. As for this guy, I don't know. I'll put him in here for now. I really hate how that looks. Okay, there. I don't know. It bugs me. So, yeah, that's the one thing I didn't like about the change from item IDs to item names, is that things don't sort in the same way anymore, because without item IDs, it's hard to find out which things should be next to each other. So, copper and tin, alphabetically far apart, but material-wise, I want them close together, but they're not. So, it's harder to sort now than it used to be. All right, let's make sure that all the crafting is done. Not getting the water runes. I'm guessing it can't make fishing poles. It can't make bone meal. We don't have any bone meal. Huh. That's going to be a problem. Let's make a pattern for bone meal with the pulverizer. And let's do that. And we'll go to the pulverizer. And okay, so now you're going to do that and craft that. So yeah. And we should probably keep bone meal in stock as well. So it'd be good to have a stack of this if we can get it, which I don't know if we can. Yeah. We don't have that many bones, so we're going to have some problems getting that right now. I don't have a mob farm, but we'll deal with that a little bit later. Alright, so that's all working pretty well. We've got these upgraded. Let me go see what else we're going to upgrade, and I'll be right back. Alright, the next problem I want to solve is trying to fix the issues with the Induction Smelters. So let's see if we can make 2 of these guys. Let's see here. I don't know how to make a furnace either. Alright, let's make 2 furnaces. And 2 blast furnaces. And then we'll make 1 of these. Make 2 of these. And we need a couple of crafters, or just 1 actually. And maybe some cable. So the thing I've seen the most often is bronze and constantan causing problems. There's a lot of overlap with recipes in thermal expansion alloys. So I'm not sure how else it's going to work, but I'm planning to make 3 induction smelters total. So basically, we're going to have this one right here. This is going to be for the export of netherite. I've seen that sometimes it's exporting netherite at the same time it's using the crafter to make something, and then those conflict. So we'll have one thing for exporting netherite or I don't know, whatever else in here, and we'll have 2 more down here for doing the crafting. So let's see if we can do that. Let's start by seeing what this is on. Okay, single block, good. Let's get some XNet stuff. Let's get this, and let's get a couple connectors. Alright, so we're going to need to do that. We need to go under the ground because we can't have a facade with a pressure plate on top of it. So let's do this. So let's go down and up over there. Alright. Okay, where's my cobble rod? Alright, let's get this going. Alright. No, I didn't mean you. I meant you. Alright, now we should be able to make these induction smelters over here. I don't want to get upgrades for them yet. So here's a crafter. And what are you? Yeah, I want you. So here will be a crafter. Okay. And let's keep the machines there. And I don't know if I'll move the exporter or not. I'll think about that later. Right now I just wanted the crafter. Alright, so let's rotate these crafters. Okay. We've got patterns. So I'm going to put bronze in the first one, along with Invar, Lumium, and hardened glass. Second one is going to have Constantin, Electrum, Constantin, Signalum, and Enderium. I think I'll probably put the hardened glass over there too, actually. I'm thinking we're going to use the most Invar and... well, maybe it's fine. It's probably fine. I don't know. I'll think about it more a little bit later. But this is fine for now. So we need to get the system over here somewhere. So where is the system and where could it be? System is right over here. What have we been doing over here? You are polished diorite. You are cable. It looks like we went under the ground. Yeah, we went under the ground here on this door. You know, I guess we could do that. That would be okay, I think. Yeah. So let's put the cable there. And then we'll put the cable up here. And there we go. That's our new stuff. Okay, cool. So these crafters are now up and running again. So let's get this going. Let's give them some power. And we'll give them the export channel for the new induction smelter. Yeah, you're the other one. Okay. I'm wondering where that exporter is on him. Let's go find out real quick. You're right behind. Where is this wrench? You can shift right click with the refined storage wrench to take these out. It's the only way to do that. Alright, you are an exporter of ancient debris, which we won't have any of right now, but I think I'd rather move you. Okay. Let's break that. And we'll put the exporter back. And then you will no longer be an output on the back. I'll fix that later. And we'll get some more ancient debris in. I'm sure we will get some at some point. As you can see, we've got just thousands of netherite scrap. So we've got... divide this by 2. That's how many ancient debris we've got over the last little while. However, we'll be able to put that system in the nether. So what's that? 900 almost? So yeah, we'll get more scrap at some point. As for this, do these guys work? They would if they had inputs and outputs. Other than that, I think they should be good. Let's go find out if I can make resonant upgrades. Okay. We can, and they're doing these now to make more stuff. So it's making silver and gold, more electrum. This is making something. It's making aluminum now. So far, not having a problem with making more stuff. So this is looking like it should be okay. I guess we'll find out when I bump everything up, because that's the plan now, to see if anything will conflict. So, bronze. Stack please. Stack please. Stack please. Stack please. Ender pearls, we don't have that many. We're going to leave that alone. But stack please. And we're going to see if we get stuck over here, because I don't know if we're going to. So far, it's okay, but you never know what's going to happen. So, I guess we'll find out soon what is going to happen. I'm hoping, though, that this solves the problem, you know, more or less for good. So, Yeah. Okay, so that takes care of that, and that gets that done. So I need to go fix the wall. We'll do that in just a minute. What's the next thing I want to do? Next thing I want to do is put a matter receiver over by the end portal. And to do that, I want to upgrade my charge porter to an advanced charge porter so we can have more than one place for him to go. No, I want this guy. I want you. There we go. Okay. Now he is an advanced charge porter. And let's see here. Okay. Shift right click. So you are now receiver 1. And we can put this over there in near the end portal to have an easy way to go back and forth to the end. Because I'm going to want to make an Enderman thing. And even though this is pretty close with a jetpack, you know, it's not next door. It is 1,000 blocks away, which is not bad, but still. Okay, let's just get in here. And I think we went over here, didn't we? We went down. We didn't go in here. Here it is. My really bad sense of direction makes me want to use matter receivers at times like this. So, this is end portal. Shift right click. Needing them to be powered at all times. We do not need to chunk load this because it will chunk load and get enough power when it comes back whenever we're over here. So, what we need to do is set this to power network. Okay, this is the end portal. So yeah, he'll have plenty of power whenever we come over here. So I'm not worried about that. Alright, so you are good. So if I shift right click, we can set the destination. So let's go home. Shift right click. And you can see he already is full. There's no problem with chunk loading for that. Now, it may not have unloaded that yet. That may be a thing, but I'm like 90% sure it'll be fine to keep going after that's done. So I will be able to upgrade my shard. I've got him on me already. I'll be able to upgrade this guy to a better soul shard. We can make an Enderman Farm. I'm going to make that with industrial foregoing. The crops I think I want to make are going to be blaze, ghast, wither, nether, and fire. So we'll work on that in just a little bit. I'm going to go fix the walls, and we'll come back and do some of that. Alright, let's keep going. I want to make these seeds. Can't make these right now. We can make these two. So let's get this. Let's get nether seeds and fire seeds if we can. So we need to get this stuff. We need nether agglomeratio, whatever that is. Alright, so I need a pattern for that as well. It's going to be netherrack, soul sand, nether bricks, and nether wart. I don't know if we can make nether bricks. We've got a few in there. Let's make a pattern for it as well. Yeah, we can make another brick. Okay, so that should be good for that. Alright, so if we put this in the patterns, where would they be? You would be here and here. And then the seed infusion would be here. So why don't we get 8 nether seeds if we can? It says we can do that, so why don't we do that? Yeah, alright. Let's do that. Alright, there should be our nether seeds. Now we need to get fire seeds as well. They need inferium and fire agglomeratio. So let's make a pattern for that. And fire agglomeratio is lava bucket, dirt, gravel, and clay. Alright, I believe we can do all those things. So, yeah, that should be good. So let's put this over here. We'll put this over here. And let's see here. I guess we'll try to make 9 of those fire seeds. Okay, it's going to craft a bunch of buckets of lava. For a reason I don't understand, but whatever. Oh, no, I know why. 36, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's get it going. So it is now making all of those things. Crafters are locked, etc., yada yada. Okay, so it's doing those things. Those are the ones we can make right now. So I don't know how elemental seeds work as far as the tier. It says tier elemental, but I don't know what that means, and the manual just says work in progress in there. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though. This is good for what we're doing at the moment. Yeah. Our first fire seed, I think. Yeah, we've got a couple of those. So let's get the nether seeds. Hey, we have netherite seeds now. We're finally getting those as well. So we now have more than a stack of those over in the place. So you can go in this guy too. All right. So we're going to change this guy right here. This is going to be our nether seeds. So I'm going to start by doing that. Let's get this guy. Okay, that's a good start. A better start would be turning him off. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So let's get some dirt. Yeah. Dirt. Okay. We're going to unlock you. We're going to take this out and take this out. You are now going to be... Maybe I'll put the fire seeds here. I don't know. Not sure what it matters. I'll put the fire seeds here. So, yeah, you're going to be my fire seeds. So, let's start by turning this into farmland. And I don't know how the tiers work. Let's get 1 supremium. So, we've got all of this. And I don't know if any of the tiers matter. So, we're going to do this. And yeah, we'll just do the rest of it with Inferium. And I'm curious what it's going to say as far as what we get over here. So that's good for that. So do I have the rest of my seeds? Here's fire seeds. Here's another seed. Okay. So I've got that. So you can go in there. All right. Now, nether seeds are a tier 2. I know what they are. So we're going to start by breaking all of these crops here. Hello, zombie. We're not friends. Sorry. Alright, let's make this Prudentium farmland. Alright, and then we're going to say you are now nether seeds in that corner. We're going to unlock the input, put you here, lock the input, and turn things back on. Alright, let's see here. Let's make it daytime, and let's see if everything got planted okay. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, you're starting out. Okay, so 20% chance for nether seed. That makes sense to me. Now, what about these guys? 10, 10, 10. Looks like Inferium is what it wants. Everything else is, yeah, that. Okay, well. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to break you, and you. We will get some more Inferium. Inferium. Yeah, there we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I guess elemental seeds are just that, Inferium. So good to know, I guess. All right, cool. So fire seeds are what will let us make all of the nether stuff that I want. So we'll get nether essence to get nether wart, and let's see, your recipe, nether plus nature. There was something else I was using this for. I think it was soul sand. Yeah, let's see that. Soul sand. Recipe for that, yeah, fire essence plus nether essence gives us soul sand. That's why I want the fire essence. Okay, so that will give me some of the stuff that we need to craft that. So we'll definitely do that. And I guess we could take nether wart out of here and craft it on demand now, but we've got, you know, a lot of it right now. So at the moment, we're going to leave it alone. Okay, let's just dump all this back into the system. And when we start getting the essence in, we will use that to make a pattern for soul sand so we can get that to farm withers. Alright, so we need to get these seeds as well. Let me see how we do that. Doing good on lava. 1.6 million millibuckets, or 1,600 buckets anyway. So yeah, that's doing pretty well. Okay, so I think we need to get one of these Solium Dagger thing. We need to get a soul jar filled with souls of these things. So to make a soul jar, we need Solium ingots and soul glass, which is glass with soul dust. I'm not sure how much of this stuff we have. Basically, there's not much of a way to make this stuff. So, yeah, we need to cook up soulstone twice to get that. So what do we have for soul stuff? We've got a bit of cobble right now. I'm guessing that makes soul stone, which makes soul smooth, which makes soul dust. Complicated, but I think we can manage it right now. Here is some solium dust. Is that what I want? Alright, let's start with getting some soul jars. We need soul glass, we need solium ingots. So what can we make of those? We could make solium ingots. Soul glass is going to require this stuff. And soul dust is not solium dust. These are different things. They need better naming for that. Okay, recipe for this is this. Recipe for this is this. Recipe for this is this. Yeah, okay. So 3 furnace power will get us to that, and we can get our soul glass. So there's our glass. And then in the furnace, we're going to have soul stone, smooth soul stone. Uh-oh. Not you. And soul dust. There we go. So we need some soul jars. We're going to need what? At least 12 of these things. So let's make a pattern for the soul jar as well. Put that in there. And let's try to get 12 of these. It says that we can. It'll be a bit in the crafting, but we should be able to do it. Okay. So if we had these soul jars, which will take a bit, but we can do it. What can we do next? Where's that book? Here you are. So, solium ore, weatherproof box, solium dagger, soul jars. Okay. Filled soul jars could be used to keep resource crap. Soul jars could also be filled using mob drop with a soul extractor. Huh. So it seems like we could make a machine to get these if we had the drops. You know, I'm curious about that. That might be something to look into. Why don't we try making one of those soul extractors? Yeah, let's make one of him first and see how he does. So iron, soulium ingot, soulium dagger, gold sword. It's complicated. We can do it though. So let's make we might even have some golden swords right now. No, I didn't have to use any vanilla enchanting, didn't make any gold weapons. Nope, don't have any gold swords. Where am I going? That's not where I want to be. I want to be in here. Alright, let's see about that. So, we're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need these. See, we're going to need soulium ingots and soulium dust. So, we're going to need to make those. Alright, there you go. 2 soulium daggers. Do you stack? No, your weapons. I didn't think you'd stack. Okay, so soul extractor requires these things. Can't make a machine frame, huh? Alright, that's fine. There we go, a soul extractor. Now, will it run on energy like everything else does, or do I need solid fuel like it kind of implies? Let's find out. That guy did not need solid fuel. I mean, he could take it to make fuel, but he could just take fuel from the other guys, so I'm hoping it's the same way with this. Let's get a connector. He needs a texture artist. Okay, so let's just see if power works for you. So let's copy paste this. It's this guy, and we will. I think I might not extract that for now. Yeah, he's got energy. Okay, so do we have our soul jars yet? Yes, yes we do. Okay, so well, blaze would be the obvious thing, so why don't we put this in here and see what happens. So a blaze rod gets us half a blaze. And what do we need to get the blaze seeds? It needs to be full. So we need 20 blaze rods for each one of these soul jars. We need 4, so we're going to need 80 blaze rods. We did half a stack, so there's the full stack, and that brings us up to 80 if we did all of that stuff. So what it would take right now, can you be tick accelerated? Of course you can. Yay! Alright, so I think my math's right there. Yeah, would have had 80, now we got 60 left. Okay, so I'm curious if you can insert stuff into here. Can you insert a soul jar and the blaze rods and have it do this? Let's go find out if that is a possibility. We can test this very simply with a hopper. So let's get a soul jar, and we've got the blaze rods. So if you can be piped in, a hopper would work. I'm certain of that. You put it in the wrong spot, though. Okay, that makes sense to me. But I wonder if you could be piped from the bottom. We could keep an interface with one soul jar in there and pipe you in the bottom with XNet. That would work. Or what about, sometimes it's the side. That might work. Let's check that as well before we move on to the bottom, which will be more complicated. Okay, if I put the soul jar in here, you don't go anywhere at all. Okay, so definitely not going to go in the right spot there. Can you have more than one soul jar in there? Because that could be another thing that would be easy to do. I'm guessing that the answer is no. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Okay, let's see if we can pipe something into there. So, let's tear up the floor a little bit. I'm looking for access to the system somewhere that would be on an XNet connector as well. Okay, I have nothing like that. What about this right here? This might work. This might work right here. Let's see if we can put an interface right here. So you now have a connector, and you are active because you are connected to that cable back there. Let's export one soul jar into you. And let's see if you can input the soul jar to this machine over here. I have no idea how we're going to filter this for taking things out, but let's deal with that later. So let's see here. I need to name you. You are the soul jar interface. Okay, so if we had that, could you put a soul jar in there? Where's my soul jar interface? There it is. All right. So you are fluids. You are output. Let's make a new channel. Soul jar. So you are going to extract. And where's my soul extractor? You are going to insert. Can we do that? I'm thinking the answer is no. Yeah, I'm thinking the answer is no. Okay, that's fine. We won't need a lot of these, and we'll get more seeds from. I think we'll get more of these seeds. I guess I don't know yet. We'll have to see how that happens, but we'll have to do that. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to be able to insert things into there automatically. So that's too bad, but it'll be all right. So first of all, let's get rid of your name. Second, let's get rid of the interface. Okay, I'll fix the 4 later. All right, so we're not going to be able to automate you that well, but that'll be okay. So just going to have to, I guess, get them all, really. I'm curious how you will work, though. If the Solium Dagger is better or worse, I don't know. Let's make a flower from Botania. It will stop any movement of mobs in that little room over there. Mostly. It's called a Medumone. We're going to try to make that guy. So let's do that. So the Medumone is made up of these things. We need to replace the pedestal with a water bucket. So let's do that. So water bucket, flowers, yeah, that should be a Medumone. Okay, so let's go to the Petal Apothecary. And let's see if we can make a Medumone. Medumone? Whatever. We're making something. Alright, so I think we have the flower and I heard it craft. Hopefully it, is done now. There we go. There's our Medumone. Let's make it a floating flower. There we go. Floating flower. Okay, this guy is going to need some mana as well. Wrong place. Okay. So I want to see what the area of effect is for him. So let's start. Oh, I forgot. He can't be a floating flower. These things produce light. There can't be any light in the room. Okay. Goodbye, floating Megimon. You are not helpful to me. We'll have to make him a regular flower. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it is fine. Alright, there we go. Oh, wow. Is that the time? We gotta wrap up soon. I just want to see if the Solium Dagger works, and then we'll wrap up. So let's get some dirt. Sure, coarse dirt, whatever, it's fine. So let's plant him right here. There we go. So what is your area of effect? Your area effect is all there. That looks pretty good to me. The problem is blazes will spawn up a little bit higher and cause problems, so we're going to plant it, I think, one higher than that. So, what are you? You're cobble deep slate? Okay. Let me get you out. I'm going to plant him one higher. If he were even one higher, what would happen? Okay. He only does stuff on the same Y level, it looks like. So let's look at this. I think this will be a good spot. This should halt most monsters. It's going to cause a problem with blazes that fly up, but they'll often be stopped. So we'll see how this works. That's right. No pools, real quick. Real quick. I gotta go quick. Mana pool. Get me a mana pool. Quick. 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 Alright, let's go over here and get some mana. Just gonna dump my tablet in there. Alright, so are you bound properly? You are now. Okay. So that should be good for now. I'll figure out how to fill him up later. Okay, so gotta get a Solium Dagger. Let's get one of those. Solium Dagger. We want to get one of these too. How do you get this guy? Ah, you can infuse him with stuff to make hostile attune. We'll do that too, but not yet. Let's just get this working. Okay. So I know that we need to have a soul jar, and we need to kill it with this dagger. Can I just make the dagger? And not just make the dagger. I must not have. Okay. Alright, I don't know if it needs to be on the hotbar or whatever. Let's stick that in there and let's see what happens. So, step 1. Bring the soul gems. You know, I put these in here because I didn't have space in my backpack, but I've got space in the backpack again. I'll lay them on me now. So, I want a blaze to see if this is better. They can still shoot fire at me. If they move above, they can go there. But if they're in the area of effect, they get slowed, and they just kind of can't go anywhere. Let's see here. That got us 4 blazes. You know, honestly, this is harder than using that machine, I think, even manually. Okay, I was just curious how this would work, so I think we probably won't end up using this. I'll just get more blaze rods and use the machine. So, for now, it's definitely past wrapping up point for this episode. So, when we come back next time, we will, I'll have all that stuff, or at least enough for the blazes, and I may go get more other stuff too. And we'll make some blaze seeds, and we'll keep going from there. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit the like and subscribe button. Come back and see us next time. Thanks for watching. See you then.